space bolo start. So we are going to establish the relation between the space and time. So speed of the time we are going to know. Speed of time. Speed of time is denoted speed of time. That is a Vt, speed of time, is equal to a speed of light. A speed of light, Vc, a speed of light minus a speed of body. A speed of body. A speed of time is equal to a speed of light minus a speed of body. A speed of body. That is, you can write it. A speed of time is equal to a speed of light minus a speed of body. Now there are three cases are possible. Case 1, if a speed of body, if a speed of body is lesser than a speed of light. If a speed of body is lesser than a speed of light, a speed of body is lesser than a speed of light, then velocity of time will be positive, because a speed of body is lesser than a speed of light. Means this is a 10, this is a 7. The 10 minus 7 is equal to 3, that is a positive. Then I am giving only demo. A speed of body, a speed of light is 3 lakhs km per second. If a body is, the speed of the body will be 2 lakhs km per second. The 3 lakhs minus 2 lakhs is equal to 1 lakh, that will be positive. So a speed of time that time is positive. A speed of time is positive means here we can see the positive means we can see the present and past. Present and past. So present we are facing the present time, we are memorizing the past time, we are imagining the future. So in the present, practically in this world, this is happening practically in this world. This is happening, what is happening practically in this world, that nobody crosses the speed of light. Nobody, this is happening practically in this world, that nobody crosses the speed of light. But you imagine case 2, second case, that if a speed of body will be reach the speed of light, if the speed of body will be equal to a speed of light, if any body is start to move with the 3 lakhs kilometer per second, then what will be the speed of time? What will be a speed? The both will be equal to what will be a speed of time? 0, because both will become equal, the speed of time will be 0. So that time it means that time will stop. Time will stop. Time will stop means what? Means there will be no present, no past, no future. Whatever the same state will be. If any student, if any children are in child, they will remain child forever. Because time has been stopped. If any person is youth, they will remain youth forever. If any person is remain old, they will be remain old forever. Because time makes a child to youth, a time makes a youth to old. Time is increasing. A plant is in very initial state. After some 4 year, 5 year, it become young, and after 20 or 25 year, the plant also become the old and started to die. Means time is the main factor. A person remains child, and after sometimes it become young, and after sometimes it become, to change the state of the body, time acts a very important factor. But a speed of the light, if anybody is traveling in, you imagine a rocket, you imagine a spacecraft, and they are moving with the speed of light, 3 lakhs kilometer per second, and a student of the 16 years age, they are also moving, they are suffering through the spacecraft. What will happen? After late, they have moved with the 50 years. The late 15 years they are moving, that a spacecraft is continue to move with the 50 years. So what will be happen? That a spacecraft is moving with the speed of light. A speed of time is called a speed of light minus a speed of body. Both are equal. The speed of time will be 0. After 15 years, his friends which is living on the earth will become 16 years. They will, after 50 years, they will become 66 years. But when they will come to the earth, they will remain as the same 16 years. They will be remain as the same 16 years young, and their friend will become 66 years old. It means that you can, this thesis was imagined by the Ronald Almaty, that he has put this thesis that if any aircraft, you suppose that any spacecraft, a person is sitting on that, they are the 20 years age, if they are moving that spacecraft reaching the speed of light, they start to move with the 3 lakhs kilometer per second, that time the time of that spacecraft will stop. There will be no increasing in the time. A person is 20 years age, they will live the 20 years till they will be in the motion. If the after 30 years they will return from the spacecraft, he will see his friend will become 50 years, because his friend is also 20 year old. After 30 years his friend will become 50 years, and that student was the 20 years, still is it 20 years. So time will be stopped. When time will be stopped? When the speed of anybody will start to move with the speed of light. Now case 2, time will be stopped, means a child will remain always child. There will be no change in the phase of the body. There will be no change in phase in any body. In any body, means a child will remain permanent child, a youth will remain permanent youth, a old will remain permanent youth. Now case 3 are there, case 3rd are there. If a speed of body is greater than the speed of light, means body will move so fast, even it will shoot out the speed of light. Let it is a speed of light is 3 lakhs kilometer per second. A body will move 4 lakhs kilometer per second. Then what will be a speed of time? It will become negative. Then Vt will become negative, because body will shoot out, body will move the 3 lakhs kilometer per second. Because speed of light is 3 lakhs kilometer per second, a body is moving to 4 lakhs kilometer per second. There will be 1 minus 1 lakhs kilometer, means speed of time will be negative. Negative means they will go in the past. Then body will go, then body will go in the past phase. Body will go in past phase. What it means? Past phase means what? Let's consider a spacecraft is there. A child is sitting in that spacecraft. A spacecraft is moving so much fast speed that it shoots out the speed of the light 3 lakhs kilometer per second. That speed of the spacecraft become greater than the speed of the light. Then in that situation, that the child will go in the past phase. Means they will meet with their father, their ancestor, their grandfather, their greater grandfather, and the greater grandfather, means they have started to meet in the. So these formula was imagined by in that previous time in the mythology. You have studied that Lord Krishna, when the Abhimanyu died, that time Lord Krishna has made that has done the meeting with the Arjun with the Abhimanyu. How he might have done? This mythology also can work on that formula, that they have sit in such type of the spacecraft, they have crosses the speed of the light, and that time will become negative. They have started to go in the past. So they will meet with all the person who has passed. By that formula, they might have this equation is indicating that story might be true. Now the speed of the time will be 0. What it means? If the speed of the body will equal to the speed of the light, time will be 0. So that is also in one mythology you might have studied, that was the Bhasmasur, that the demon was there, who was going to keep hand on the Lord Shiva. When it would keep the hand of the Lord Shiva, they might be destroyed according to the bliss what he has got. What he has done, the Lord Vishnu, he has set up in that first step of system in Bhasmasur, that devices become equal to the speed of light. That speed devices become to the speed of light. If the speed of light will become the speed of the body become the speed of the light, then time, what will become time? If the speed of the body will become equal to the speed of the light, what will be the time become? 0 means they were running. They were in the same phases. They were thinking that I am reaching to the Lord Shiva, but they were not reaching, because time has been 0. There cannot displacement, there will be no change in the position. When the time will be 0, there will be no change in position. They were thinking that demon that Bhasmasur were running, they were thinking I am reaching to the Lord Shiva, but actually he was running on the same phase because Vt was 0. That time Vt was 0, and finally what he has done during their dance, he kept hand to his own hand, and that they have destroyed. So mythology also support these things, but according to our science, according to up-to-date research, the speed of the body can be calculated by the speed of light minus the speed of body. In present, practically, nobody crosses the speed of light. This is the reason velocity of V is lesser than the velocity of light. The velocity of time will be positive. Vb will be smaller than Vl, the Vt will be positive. Vt will be positive means we have our past, we are memorizing past, we are living in the present, we are imagining the future. When, if in case of the earth or the motion of the earth will start to move with the speed of the light, that time the time on the earth will be stopped. There will be no motion on the, there will be no change in phase on the earth. Those who are in the child, they will remain permanent child. Those who are in the young, they will remain permanent young. Those who are in the old, they will remain permanent, because there will be no changing of the time. Only time makes anyone the change in the phase. If a body will crosses the speed of the light, then time will become negative. Time will be negative. One thing I want to tell you now. Now the next video you see my next thesis.